Until you live in a glass house, I don't think you notice as much how the sun moves. We see it move daily. The north side is buried in the side of a hill, and it faces due south. And the south side is 100% glass.
Wow, that is amazing.
And in the wintertime, all the leaves are gone. All day long, the sun just pours into the house, all those windows. And the sunrise is way over there. And it goes across the sky real low, and it sets way over there. But in the summer, when you don't want to get any heat gain, the sun's way back here. And it goes across the sky back here and sets over there. And the roof really protects all the windows. You hardly get any sunlight in the house. I don't think you can have too much roof overhang. Shade is a big deal. And all the trees are deciduous. And believe it or not, I planted these trees.
You did?
They were about a foot tall.
Intentionally?
I just got them out of the woods. And because, see, right now the sun is getting in these bottom windows, and I don't need any heat yet. And so I wanted a few more trees here. And even though you can see how many trees we have, I get some heat gain even through the trees in the summertime, which I have a little trick. I put curtains outside the house, so I can pretty much shut up the western side, shut it out just for July and August. And this protecting from the west is so important.
Ah, it's so cool in here.
There's no air conditioning. The sun never really hits it in the summertime. Now in the wintertime, the sun's way down here. The sun will touch this in the wintertime. It will get so low, it's so low in the sky that it gets this far back in the room. You never have to turn on any interior lights in the summertime. I would never use heat. In January, I turned off all the lights, everything. I wanted to see what the coldest the house would get, and it never got below 55 degrees in the house when it was 18 degrees outside.
And that's just because?
The fact that it gets tons of sun, and most of the house is underground, really. The ground, stays 57 degrees year-round, and it's got a stone floor on a foot of concrete inside those windows. So here's your stone floor on a foot of concrete, and that's like a heat sink. You need internal masonry to absorb the heat and then slowly radiate it back all night long. The warmth from the sun being in here all day, it can get in the 80s in the wintertime when it's only in the 30s outside. That's the other thing on that house. There aren't many interior walls, so there's a lot of airflow inside the house. And we still use fans, which keep the air stirring, but I've got fans, they're inner wall fans right there. That just blows the air through the wall. So if it's cooler downstairs or hotter downstairs, you can blow whatever that is right into the upstairs rooms. If you keep air moving, you don't have to have the air conditioning running.
You were ahead of your time. I mean, people are all talking about this stuff now, but I don't think too many people probably were doing it when you did.
Well, all my friends thought I was crazy, if you can imagine. I was 33 years old, came out here in the woods, and the reason I got this spot was because I wanted that south slope.
What gets me is you're not an architect.
No, I'm just a tightwad.
That's really all.
No, I really do hate using up resources, you know.
Why?
Oil, gas. It just makes you dependent on other people. The least you can use of all the natural resources, the better. Don't you agree?